Hey there, welcome to No, I'm Not a Human. This is an incredible game. It is kind of a roguelike, story-driven narrative game where you are faced with an apocalyptic event and you have to decide whether or not to let people into your home and test them to see if they are a horrendous abomination from underneath the earth. The atmosphere is incredible. Even though it's randomized, everything feels like it's kind of meant to happen. And I'd highly recommend you watching this video all the way through or giving it a try yourself. If you want to see more runs of No, I'm Not a Human, please give the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Please let me know that you love the videos and you want to see a little bit more. Let's jump into things. Right, welcome to No, I'm Not a Human. It's a difficult game to describe. It is like kind of a story-based game that is an apocalyptic event has happened, and you are in your small house, and you're letting people in. And you have to figure out whether or not they are creatures from kind of like underground that are trying to invade you. Very creepy game. Ambiance is like awesome. Played the demo of this on the channel as well, which you may remember, but it's got like a crazy atmosphere to it. You can only check so many things. And it's, yeah, so let's jump into things. I'm definitely going to have to move the webcam at some point as well. Yeah, you let everybody in, and then you decide if they're bad or not. Then you decide to kick them out. There's also like a serial killer that is like hunting you, that you have to try and you cannot be alone. If you're alone in your home, he gets you. Welcome. Let's look to the people. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. There was another one, the same premise. Oh yeah, that was the one where that's the doppelganger. Like, you're not my neighbor or whatever. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Let's go to bed. We can drink a beer or something. Sleepy time. Breaking news. At 6:28 AM today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Nope, I don't look that way, not anymore. Ooh. Some information we don't know. I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. I better take a peek at night. Oh, a beer day. There's our man right there. Damn, so it's true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I know it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Alright, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They'll just set up the... They just set up the line over there. 615011. I'm gonna write that down. So 615011. Okay. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. This has got like controller support. By the way, I brought you a case of my beer. My brother-in-law works in a brewery. Not one bad before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. Okay, we're just gonna use the mouse, I think. Yapping session. It's fucking car. It's so loud. The game's so loud. Sorry, is it? It's the levels of my thingy are not going crazy at all. I really don't know with these types of things. Anyway, let's go to sleep. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Oh, not the game, the carnival outside. I was like, the game doesn't seem that loud. It's going crazy. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Let's take a nap until nighttime. This is like a genuine gamer sleeping schedule here. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family's waiting for him to come back home. They kind of changed it with the... You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. Heh. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blech, it was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that. I don't know, everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me, God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. You know what, sure. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. I appreciate your trusting me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Alright, we got our guy in. Do not let him in. Just because he's tall doesn't mean we should tell him to fuck off, right? Where is he? I need to ask him how the weather's up there. Oh, there's somebody else, for God's sake. Hold on. Keep that, as a black man, keep that fucker out. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. I was just so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked at the register at a local store at one point. I mean, I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll be over soon, please. Come on in. Thank you. Thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God. So, we can let people in, from what I recall. For fuck's sake, man. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. There were prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? Sure. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through here. You just said there was negative energy all over my shit, man. Do not let any of these freaks inside. I hate to break it to you, but every single person in this game looks like a freak, okay? There's like literally no way of changing that. They all look fucked up. We've only got one kombucha. We're not going to use it just yet. Hold on. We're going to go to bed. And let's see what the news report's saying. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... Wait, just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we're now calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behaviors of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather reports, but first a message from our sponsors. You can let everybody in, but you have to like scan them. You have to search them. Like, this guy is a beanstalk, man. What's this little thing? Ooh. So we got you in there. Nobody's in the office currently. I'm just gonna leave you to that for a second because you're kind of scaring me a little bit there. And then you're there. Right, wonderful. Okay. I don't mean to be rude, right? I'm not saying, but this guy, I think I am going to check first. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why'd they throw you at the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some drove headfirst into the ball. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt." Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Fucking God, man. I gotta get this guy out of here, man. Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. It's not perfect white teeth though, is it? It's not. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your test. I'm not a visitor. Alright, buddy. Fucking sure. Want to reading? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I'm simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone like you once. He always listened but never spoke. You know what they say, if Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. Show me your fucking teeth, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 9, 30, 31, 32. They have more. They have 30. Is this perfect teeth? I don't know, man. She had more teeth than you're supposed to have, right? She had like 34 teeth. You know what, man? I gotta get it down. You wish to shoot me because of my teeth? Sure, well, you can sense it's not me. No, Mars and Venus are simply a quarrel. You know, a man with perfect teeth came to me once. I told him everything's fine, but your soul is rotten. Think about what's important. You understand, don't you? I want to kill her. I want to shoot her. I want to shoot her with a gun. I wanted to hear her out. I didn't want to... Oh, shit. I've made a mistake. We made a horrible mistake. Oh, fuck. I want to leave. I was paralyzed by fear then. I had to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. I didn't... See... It needs to be more clear, okay? That is an... God damn it, give me a goddamn beer. Take me to church. Oh wait, I'm out of energy anyway, so I could just go to bed. I don't need to drink a beer to do so. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Fuck. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appeared to happen recently. The blood still hasn't dried. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Among Us? You've been seeing all the shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? Nothing really. I'm just curious, you know. But hey, I got a dope ass way for you to rake in some easy cash. Want to hear it? Since everyone else is busy being pussies about the sun, you can make a fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grinds. Let's hear it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? You should come in. Fuck yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. That's my guy. Oh, he's coming in. He's gonna introduce me to the Andrew Tate red pill, man. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Then let me in. Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point to it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. One some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging and digging and then bam, the shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no, a hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare to go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Come in. Just be quick with that door, right? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. We gotta, like, not let one person in. Hello? The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I can trust you with it yet. I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? No, come on in. Ceiling is a bit low, but it's fine. We got a lot of work through tomorrow, man. I'm letting people in, okay? People, there's room at the inn. Smells like someone died tonight. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. FEMA. I am horrible at this. But that being said, I know it was that woman. And I should have shot her. That's my bad. I thought hear her out. I thought it would be like, you hear her out, you get a little bit more dialogue, and then you get to make your decision properly. The agency's already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say this sign helps identify visitors who've crawled out from under the ground. That's all for today. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Right, let's see who's been fucking gutted then, shall we? If only there was a little warmth. Yes. There's one thought that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm even in the heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? I'm not going to answer that question, sorry. Well, fair enough. Is she still here? Okay, we're not going to talk to you. Yeah, we got some stuff to figure out. It's got to be you. After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't there, and they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders, and in the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was going to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help. My voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there, frozen, useless like a deer in headlights. And then some big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. Sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran. I ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. I don't remember. I must have spent the whole night just lying there on the ground, and then that's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened to me that day. Hang on. You don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. Why would you say that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I need to lie down. She's having a moment. I just want to... I need to test you again. Let me see those hands. See, here's the issue. I don't know if she is. Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's... You know what? It's better to be safe than sorry. Fuck it. No, she wasn't! You know what? You know who it must be then? Let me see those teeth. Ah, son of a bitch. It was her. And now I'm gonna get run out of my own head. Do you have some kind of bat? The woman was not... The other woman was fine. She had 34 teeth for some reason, but she wasn't a visitor. Wish them visitors would... Wait, so who died? So I let in 3 people, and then it says someone must have died last night, and then there's... I let in you. There's the... Oh, the tall guy. The tall guy's dead, right? Cemetery is kind of like a library, you know? These books aren't for reading, they just lie there quiet. I used to know every grave. Who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough. And then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. How naive can you be? What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about naivete? Bro, what do you know about naivete? I want to know about this guy's grind set, man. I think he's chilling. Glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? Sure. How I made my living. Placing bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling into daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it for some other fucknut. How do I put this? I made 30 fucking mil in debts. Sure, but debt's got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look danger straight in the eye, bro. I like this guy, man. I got no fucking issues with this guy, bro. He's got an Amogus t-shirt and he loves gambling. So I'm kind of fucking with it heavy right now. All of you are fucked. You're bigoted individuals. I don't know why you're hating on my bro right now for absolutely no reason. Unless it does turn out that he is a bad guy, in which case we'll figure that out when we get to it. But still, I don't want to have to put a bow in his skull. Howdy. Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. No, you don't. So, you alone? It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. I'm not gonna let him in, that guy. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragment of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Well, I know he's the bad guy, you know? So I'm obviously not gonna let him in. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. Two female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Gonna check that other window as well. Bruh. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbour's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up base? The lights aren't on, brother. You need people in your house, or if you're alone, he will come in. Yeah. Got Tyler 1 trying to come into the house. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? Something like that. A rather vague answer. Well, fine. I suppose we can finalise an agreement at a later date, backdated appropriately, of course. Although, in lieu of a formal contract, how much do you charge per night? Excuse me, do I look like I need a favour? Unbelievable to think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine, we'll settle this properly later with a full legal contract. Sure. Actually, you've already got a lodger here, an Amogus tea guy. Are you aware this individual is a flagrant lawbreaker? Do Articles 28, 48, and 7.3 of the Constitution mean nothing to you? Don't make me choose, brother. You should leave. Excuse me? Did you say I should leave? Was that a threat? You might want to reconsider your tone. I could interpret that as a threat to my life, which, incidentally, contravenes Article 119 of the Constitution, and trust me, that would look very good for you. Have a pleasant day. Yeah, I played the demo for this game, but this is a full release. He's definitely not a visitor, but we gotta get rid of him. My god, it's like... it's like drawing Northern Lion from memory. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might surely fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the one who dreams? It's an interesting line. I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here looking. Events will begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Alright, at least he doesn't want to get in. At least he doesn't want to come in. Nobody else is coming, which means I can test those motherfuckers. Actually, if I go to sleep and then one dies, then that means that there's definitely a bad guy somewhere in here. So let's find out, shall we? Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organised quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house without during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first a word from our sponsors. Doesn't seem like anybody has died today, which is good. We have 3 energy now, which is huge news. Listen, I know that my bro is like, he's good, man. But we'll check him just to be sure, okay? Debt collectors? Fuck you mean debt collectors? Look, debts are cancelled, bro. The sun took care of that shit. The banks aren't exactly doing shit. Probably never will again. Which means I'm free as a fucking bird, but the grind never ends, boys. Betting is so cooked. I gotta think up something new, something better. You're gonna find a new hustle? I came up with a cracked way to make bank a little while ago. Wanna hear it? Let's hear it. FEMA's clearly calling the shots now, right? We need to, like, kiss a little ass, you know? I'm thinking if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might even let us in one of their tight-ass bunkers, you feel me? Sure, why the fuck not? Don't be a pussy. Dire times call for dire hustles, bro. Quarantine zones are for sheeple. Ain't nothing gonna good happening in there. So we gotta get in good with FEMA. Tongue the ring a little bit. Don't need to fucking kiss them. Just hand people over. Give them what they want. Yeah, we can call the hotline and chat shit about signs and fucking whatever so they know we ain't sus, bro. They're the good guys, for real, for real. Maybe you're right. Of course I'm right. I got 6 cents for hustling, bro. Trust, you can't lose if you stick with me. I kind of fucking agree, man. I'm gonna test them, but, like, I'm sure. Let's see those eyes, buddy. Nah, they don't look bad. I knew he was fine. I knew he was chill. Shit, bro. It's some kind of cooties ass disease or something. He's chill. I think he's chill. He's looking good, man, if you ask me. I need to test you as well. Let me see those eyes. His eyes look fine as well. Daytime folks see the sun, but all I see is the lamp on my head and shadows in the grave. Oh, he's just such a fucking buzzkill, this guy. Maybe that's for the best. Never saw the sun, never will. You need fuck. Honestly, I might shoot you because you're a buzzkill, but your next door neighbor is like the goat, man. He's the hustle. He's rising, grinding, and you're fucking killing the mood, man. I don't believe I can change this. A hot bath only burns me. I don't feel any warmer. You know, I thought of a metaphor. Picture deep space, vast and frozen. Galaxies are born, stars collapse, and I just observe. I'll never feel the heat of the sun or the warmth of an embrace. It seems neither space nor society need me. Right, let's test here. Let's see those eyes. My soul burned out a long time ago. Maybe that's why I'm so cold. Everybody's like chilling, man. Narrow pupils, probably because the cold has tightened my skin. Shame the sun so burns me like everyone else. At least my flesh was warm as it charred. I picked some good folks here. Her eyes look normal from a sprite. The character sprite is not anything you should take into consideration, by the way. Just so you're clear. Like, it doesn't matter what their sprite looks like. It's all about, like, when you actually test them and they go, Arr, or they, like, go, ooh, or they go, bleh, you know? Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Shut the fuck up and stop knocking on the door. I'm looking outside. Worried thoughts swirl in your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Okay, well, he's fucked. I mean, we knew he'd be fucked, to be honest with you, but still. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. You know what game it kind of reminds me of? Ex Mortis, which was like a Flash game from like 2004 or something. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing his head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Yes, I'm coming! I'm coming! Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. No, of course not. My squad's split up into a few smaller groups so we can cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. No, but you could buy it. You could buy some if it would help you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important to us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Is this your house? Then no, stay with other residents. If you need to evacuate, they'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. What? Why'd you take him? That's my guy, man. Hello. Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? You both sick? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed even before all this trouble with the sun. He's gonna... dude, no, man. Do not let him in. I can't let in... What do you call me an imbecile for? You can't even let in the FEMA guy. I've done this before. I didn't remember that he took somebody, but I knew that he wasn't gonna come in. Have you been following the news? It's all been leaked. I've got so much energy. Ross, you Nimrod. What the fuck are you talking about, man? I've got 3 energy, man. I can let people in. I know that the other 2 were fine. Or the other 3 were fine. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's actually going to... The only issue was we let 3 people in at the beginning, and then we all had 2 energy, right? We gotta do the next app to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. Come on in. Come on in. Open up. Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad, they killed my daddy. Visitors came to the house, they were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. I'm scared. This is a neighbor's daughter, man. Alright, okay, right. I might not let her in. Although, Jesus Christ, man. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? I dance. Ballet, you can tell? Don't think so. Why matter? Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? I gotta get the cat though, right? I have to let the cat in. I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. I was told to keep the cat in. And I'm gonna trust the random bald man that told me some information. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it's enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair in this area, making a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. So, we know a couple people are safe and we're chilling here. That being said, though, I really don't like the look of you, like, at all. There's 2 of them. Did somebody die? Wait, hold on. Who's missing? Hold on a minute here. Okay, little girl is here. Oh, the gravedigger guy. Hold on. I don't think they kill on the first night. I don't think it's possible for So when you let them in, they don't kill that day. You reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if he likes her or not. Where am I going with this thing? Okay, I don't really. I've never done this. I've never been down here before. Hold on, let's check the bathroom. I need to check myself. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm not a visitor, bro. What are we talking about here? Shut the. What? Hold on a minute. Okay. Maybe I could have called him. Right. So, this is supremely awkward because the gravedigger died. But I'm pretty sure if you let them in, they can't kill on the night that they come in. Which means by process of elimination, I don't know. It's her. Listen to Trolley Gun. Pick up the cat and bring it to the room. It may get angry when you're a visitor. Isolate them immediately. If you can't handle a visitor to the quarantine zone, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take anyone who's in this paper for examination. So, okay. I think the implication is I'm checking myself to be a visitor or not. Right, you're coming with me, boss. What does the cat do? Come with me, kitty. The cat squirmed near that door. I don't think that is indicative of the fact that there's a thingy there. Because I think, hold on, if I just pick it up and stand here, I think it's going to squirm and then... Yeah, I don't know if that... It's time-based, yeah. This is going to be fucked up, because I actually think that she might be... Show me them armpits, girl. I regret asking. Put that back on. I was wrong, okay? You're good on that one. She's got some rashes or burns or something going on down there, and that's unfortunate, but that I shouldn't have... Yep, okay. I think maybe... Okay, maybe I was wrong. You breed suspicion. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, we won't even find it in herself. She won't even find it in herself to stand up. Or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired. I think I need to rest a bit. Let's see what you got to say. Oh, man. Kitty is here. What more do you need? What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? You test me? Hi, yes. Be sure of something. Let me see those armpits. Okay, she's chilling. Enjoy it. Just, you know, you're fine. I think it may be her. No, because she's got hair there. Not hairless. You're fine. I feel like there's a blanket of chains draped over my entire body. It's also very, very heavy, and it's weighing me down. I want to take it off. Someone killed someone. Is there so... Oh, the little girl's here as well, actually. Shit. There's no way she could... I mean, she might be. I want my mommy. I don't know. They all came and started talking. Dad said they were wrong. And then they said, Daddy, Daddy, I'll talk to you tomorrow. The girl doesn't hear you. She's completely absorbed in her grief. Fuck. Put me to bed. Put me to bed. We figured this one out. I'm telling you, this girl is not human. Basically, nobody in this game looks human, man. This is what you gotta understand. Every single person looks like an abomination. What is happening? What is the Aurora Borealis doing at this time in this location? As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. Let me look at the window. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like something has yanked out his teeth. His head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling this grisly display is a threat. You don't say. Probably left by that creepy pale visitor. Is it randomly generated who's the visitor or not? Team officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there's a few more body bags. Right, let's see who wants to come in today. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? So our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will all be over. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to the quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? I don't know how I feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? What exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Who we got? Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one you brought? What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. How did you know about the cat? I see further than most, a gift I was given. I don't see all, but I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you still feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing pretends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we're on the right path. I hope to see you again soon. Ah! The man looks at you, eyebrows raised. He's unable to answer. What am I supposed to do with you? He just stands there staring to the people. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. Sure, man, I'm curious. I'm curious. I see your humble abode is the furthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Lord have mercy, I'm speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. Do not use such base language with me, you godless sat. Oh my god, look at her eyes. Have you no fear of our Lord? Have you no shame? I ask a simple question about your home and you curse at me? Well, rest assured, I shall do my best to drive foul language like this. Like that right out of this place. I just come in, for fuck's sake. And who, pray tell, is that, if I may ask, that godless cat lady? A whole life won't be enough to cleanse their sins. You ought not to feel the devil keeping company like that. Banish them and you shall be blessed, child. I think I'm gonna keep the cat woman. I'm like, kind of like, the cat woman's just like chilling. She's like, do what you want. If you want to kill me, whatever. Just make sure the cat's chilling. So kick her out. You want me to kick out the cat woman? Really? I feel like you're doing that because you know something I don't. You know something I don't you? I'm gonna give you a free pass to like break the fourth wall here of the game. I just don't like the Catwoman. Okay. The Catwoman has done nothing to nobody. You should leave. Lord have mercy, a precious chance of salvation, and yet you refuse for shame. My death will weigh heavy on your soul, mark my words. Get out of here. Do we have a radio here? Are you alright, mate? Let's have a listen to the radio. Songs on the radio are okay. Bum, 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 bum. But it takes the music is your face. But it takes a lot to come. Okay, sorry. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, so I got hiccups. Fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator the subject may be a visitor. Ah, their aura. Stay calm, remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the research, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you've found a visitor. Now, a word from our sponsors. I don't have this magical fucking camera. To catch a signal, turn the right... Oh, shit. Fuck, it doesn't work. I removed the wave blocker from the radios. I'm trying to just like, I'm like Sherlock Holmes in it here. I'm just seeing if I can like parse some kind of... Okay. I'm not condemning Earth. I fixed the damn thing. Mankind is ending and Ross is tinkering with the fucking radio. What else is there to do, man? The entire day is just spent, like, faffing around, man. Ah, shit. Don't tell me it's you, man. I forgot to let him in. So both of the sisters are... Oh, wait, no. One of the sisters got taken. Okay. Chat, it may be time to kill a child. Hold on, let me have a look in the basement and see what we're seeing down here. I gotta check. I'll check the kid, man. I'll check the kid. Her aura looks fine. I believe. No, sure. What do you mean it's purple? It's like regular, right? I'm taking an aura photo. That's looks bad. I knew it was her ass from the beginning. We said to blast her. I know, but she didn't fit some of the... Okay. Hi, boss. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's ambiguity, man. It's ambiguous because you're not. It's not pitch black like the other photograph. Ay, caramba. Thinking. It's not pitch black. I'm gonna leave more for route now. Okay. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. He won't stop you. Feel the drive with Energeca. You're alive. 757-464. Let's go ahead and order some energy drink. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Little food for a cat. I thought about it, yeah. But hey ho. Yeah, that's kombucha's for saving the game. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. It doesn't look like she's crying. It looks like she's dragging him Can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. I think things are going pretty well in this household, if you ask me. Gonna ignore that. The path on the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. You're still alright, buddy. You sleeping? Panic people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. It's Hagrid! I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. Never mind me right now. The mycelium told me something very troubling, oh yes. The mushroom festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words well. Ah, well, it'll make sense soon. Oh, and remember, we must stop the festival no matter what. Now then, looky here. I have something here that will help us. The Book of Smiles. It's a special book, the most special in the world. In fact, it will tell you what must be done. But I'm afraid there's no time to read it all. It's a big book and time's not on our side. So I just tore out the most important pages. Here, my boy, take them. That's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. It's a lizard, man. Where's my guy ever gonna come back, by the way? Hi, for rest delivery here. There we go. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Look like no one else is coming. Okay. That's good. We shall see if people perish tonight. The wizard guy didn't even get asked to come in. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming from a neighbouring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. Remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, they're all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Method of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Okay. Bit cryptic, but still. Oh, shit. They're doing, how are they doing food deliveries? That's true. I don't know, my like chat's like fucked up here. So, what's going on down here? The Book of Smiles seems like, oh, there is a mushroom. I'll put it in the fridge even though I kind of want to eat it now. I can eat the mushroom. How's everybody doing today? There's people missing. Hold on a minute. She's still alive. She's chill. Nobody there? Little girl's still there. You're still here. There's no body bags, which means nobody died. Who else was here? Nobody. Is it just those? Just them? The fact that there's no body bags is a good indicator to me that things are okay. Ooh, but the mushroom. Yeah, so one of the sisters was taken by FEMA. The other sister was killed. And then I shot the girl in the jacket. So... You know what? I should have bought the cat food. I wanted to buy the cat food, man. Let me think about things here. Okay, you're chill. Hate to say it, but he's chill. What is left in you? What is make me more worse? Let me see them teeth. Uh-oh. But she hasn't taken. She didn't kill. She didn't kill. I need further examination. Hold on. Let me go get a drink of. I need to do some more research on this woman. Just call me Tom the way I just downed 2 monster energies. Never thought she'd favor big idiot. But she didn't kill anybody. Give me the mushroom, man. Sent me to hell. She honestly, I don't think she was causing any harm, man. I don't think she was hurting anybody. So I don't really know how to feel about that one at the end of the day. She didn't take any lives. It was the other one that took the lives. So she's been there the whole time and not killed anybody. Hey kid, how you holding up? How your neck of the woods? He's got no neck, this guy. Oh, the windows. I ain't from round here, never been one to stay in one spot too long, but I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to your son. He's like the least fucked up character I've seen so far in this entire situation. He's not like, oh, I didn't kill her because she was weird. I killed her because she, like, unfortunately had multiple signs of being, like, she had perfect teeth and then also bloodshot eyes, which are, like, signs of being fucking alien, bro, you know? House after house, someone dead, someone torn apart. They pretend to be one of us and slip inside our homes, and all hell breaks loose. Varmint need to be wiped out, every last one. I had a rifle. It damn near got me killed. They waited till I passed out, snatched it while I was sleeping. I hightailed it out of there. And you bet your ass they fired. Varmint idea or fun. Nothing human about him except the skin they wear, kid. No, you weren't soft. You got some backbone, son. We'll wipe him out. Won't let no varmint within a mile of this place. She was chill. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answers, only guesses. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like there was some kind of like there's some kind of a moral conundrum there, man, because she like really was like pretty chill as far as I can gauge. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there, but is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to a pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. You're scaring me, man. You're scared? Have you gone shadow mad? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world, and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning. And it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze. What does it have to do with me? We shall all live deliciously as soon as the sun completes its salvation. Its holy rays will help us escape this torment, don't you see? You definitely see. That's why you're still alive. Very good, human. We can keep discussing this in depth. Oh, I before forgot to ask, have you got any beer? Hey, can you let me in, pal? I'm a fireman. I got caught in the sun while we were fighting forest fires today. The thick smoke helped prevent us from getting completely burned alive, but it was horrible. I remember this guy, man. I remember this guy, and he was chill the last time. The trees, he went up like matchsticks. I've never seen anything like it. Smoldering animal carcasses covered the forest floor. A hospital? There's no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everybody who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. We've got another FEMA notice. I remember that guy in the demo being chill. Now, I appreciate that I think it's randomly generated, so it might not be the case, but still. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Huh? Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts. Is this like a, what's it, Max Headroom? Is this a Max Headroom situation? Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Cerumen inundans, cerumen inundans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. So, if you're able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Right, hold on. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Any more mushrooms down there? Any mushies? Any mushies for me? I need to count everybody. So that guy's in there, the redneck guy as well. There's nobody in this room. That's all. Okay, hold on. Pull me back here. You're there. The little girl's still there. Who else did we have? You, of course. I forgot about you. You alright there, buddy? You think? I'm assuming I can't make another call. Fuck. How is Stitch is not a visitor? I don't know what happened to him, but he is chill. He seems chill. You pat him on the shoulder and point to the wounds near his mouth. You good? He is fine. From what I can gauge. The little girl also has not caused any problems. So I do believe he's also fine. I think he's also, yeah, he was seeing good. So I was assuming he was seeing good. This guy was chilling the demo, but I think it's random. Seems like even worse than I thought. Oh, damn it, I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in though, thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. We'll test them. I got nothing to hide, everything I had went up in flames. So there's an ears thing, but like, I don't even know what the ears thing... Does anybody remember what the hell the ears thing was? Bugs in ears. Is that what it actually was? I'm gonna let him chill for now. Oh yeah, there's nobody in there. Let me have a look at those ears. Stay sharp, anyone else could be a visitor. Let me see those ears, buddy. I'm gonna leave him alone for the time being. The cats are meowing. Yeah, the ones in real life are. B just came home, so shit, that's why they're meowing. Let me see those ears. My brain absorbs the solar energy and gives me strength. I need to fight the evil underground filth. I'm going to leave him alone. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to him. She protects and loves us, but imbeciles and sheep will only see it as a threat. They think it'll incinerate us all. They seek out these flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned. You still don't know? You haven't come to face to face with... He's kind of just dirty though, right? They are the descendants of aliens who landed on Earth when the sun was younger and the grass greener. Damned vassals who made their homes on Earth and inbred for centuries. He's saying a lot of random bullshit here. I'm kind of like... He's just dirty, man. We've got 4 people. Got no energy. I've got a FEMA notice. I could... And the FEMA notice, I don't know if that just kills him. I think that'll get him out. He's gonna smoke me in my sleep. Could do. You will provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. Ears, wait. Let me consult with management. I'll get back to you. Please state your question. To ensure proper readings of your visitor stats, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue. We could do. Okay. Okay. How many days have passed? I honestly have no clue. Hello, boy. It wasn't FEMA that told us about the ears. It was literally just like a weird fucking strange broadcast that came on. Like some max headroom situation where they were just like, ears! So yeah, oh actually, hold on. We gotta look at the we gotta look outside and see what's happening. We're on day 8, which is hospitality day, supposedly. A small pot. Okay, so FEMA have set up around there. Who's on the back path, I wonder? Wild dogs. Righty-ho. There's humming coming from inside there. I do not like that one bit. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by female officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Right, okay, well answer the damn door. Hello, we require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out our visitor colony, a place that used to be my hometown. If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Look, just let us do our job. We have the situation under control. Yes, but this time we'll need 2. Doesn't matter who, just hand over 2 of your residents now. Everything will be back to normal soon. For fuck's sake, have it your way. You're enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resisting won't happen again. We care about the city. Just give us people. Ah, shit. You'll get them back soon. Thank you. I tried, man. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There is no going back. We must perform the burial rites in the ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes, death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. It is a tall order. The roads to higher purpose is never one easily travelled. Do you not long for peace, a world where no one is a burden to anyone, to any other? I was going for, because he's kind of going, I don't know. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still watch over them. See you later. I'll come back to check on them. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Mm-hmm. Dog the bounty hunter is outside my house right now. That's improved your odds of survival unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. You mean this necklace? Heh, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take, and if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor. Just one, half-naked, so it wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Got a feeling that this guy's gonna get killed by the half-naked visitor, man. Hey, buddy, you got room for me in there for a stand-up guy like me? What happened to you? Nah, nothing too crazy. I got kicked out by my mother-in-law because I threw a FEMA guy out of the house. Now she's scared to come knocking. Hey, got you, didn't I? I'm messing with you, buddy. I don't have a mother-in-law. I ain't even married. Which means I'm free to hit up the bar if you ever feel like grabbing a drink. Had myself a king's breakfast this morning. Sticking to my buddy's meal plan. Brew for breakfast, wine for dinner. Tasty, healthy, even counts as a diet if you do it right. I mean, feast your eyes on this body. Relax, I'm just pulling your leg again. Don't hold it against me these days. A good laugh is all we got. So why not drown our misery a little, dude? With everything going on, sober it's just too much. But all jokes aside, you let me in, buddy? Okay, come on in. Next time. I'd be alone otherwise. Okay. So I got like some cultist in the gaff right now. I want to like lead under the assumption that the cultist is not. I don't know. He looks like Hank. Marie. They're visitors, Marie. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of our site. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, special report on a dangerous new cult. Ah, shit. The visitors aren't just hiding amongst us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors himself. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. I don't know if I believe the news, man. I don't know if I believe the news. Viewers are urged to stay to avoid contact with those cult. Listen, the bleeding gum, like, listen, the guy with the stitches thing, he's fine, man. He's not caused any problems thus far. Nobody's been dying, as far as I can gauge. So I think he's chill. I don't want to just, like, I'm sure that he's not going to magically become a problem, ideally. Hold on, something's weird about this. I ate the apple. Good stuff. Somebody left an apple for us here. Bloody hell, lads. What's going on in this room, man? Sorry. We're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. It looks like when like your dad comes in, if you were like an alt kid from like in 2007, when your like dad or your uncle comes in to like sit and see what you're up to. Don't you dare go over there. I don't even know how I would go over there, man. Shit. Stitches is gone. Show me those armpits, buddy. It could be him. Check the damn child. What about the kid, man? Oh, I see your teeth. They're not perfect teeth. Take the damn FEMA fucking nose. Get the fuck out of here, man. Shit. Stupid, stupid! Those are... What's happening right now? Am I the cat? What the hell is going on? An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. You probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting in a crazed voice yelling, "Who will survive in this world? Not these guys." There's a lot of bad things that seem to be happening right now. He's standing over some dead dogs. Okay, the cat's alive. The cat's fine, thank God. We're chilling on that one. If this is the half-naked guy. Greetings, my boy. Did you forget about me? Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the Book of Smiles? I'm just wasting precious time with you youngins. Kids these days. I fucking ate the mushroom! You son of a bitch. Oh shit, that's a heavy rapping at my chamber door. Alright. Oh, well, it's got Pete Dong, eh? Oh, dude, he is fucking cockney, man. This ain't a society, no more. The beasts have come out to play. Falling on more road and back. You've been to any of his other houses, walked the streets, all your rules and morals have gone up in smoke, sunshine. Don't mean diddly no more. It's simpler now. Tear a bastard throat out and it's winner chicken dinner. I never stayed in any of them too long. Seen the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the bigger picture. You've got a proper order here. That's a rare thing, sunshine. I'm curious to see how you keep it. Come on then, good boy. Power's the name of the game now, sunshine. You can either roll with it or let it roll over you. Why are all the fucking doors battered down? Oh yeah, I remember these two. Can I come in and rest a minute? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window there. He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. Yeah, come in then. Howdy. Y'all home? Who are you? Me and my brood used to live just a couple blocks down from here. Them yellow feathers gone kicked us all out of the building, but never took us nowhere. No shelter, no help. Where are we supposed to go? What are we supposed to do? Folks ran every which way after that. I came here trying to survive. Said our building took a mighty solar hit or some wackadoo thing like that. Yellow fellas rushed in, threw folks out on their hinds, grabbed a few of them up too. Told others to get like nothing happened. Second you do, they'll be dragging us both off God knows where. My house is in fucking bits, man. Somebody's been kicking all the bloody doors down, man. Bloody fucking no respect for this house or this gaff. No one's left. Is this because of the dream? Good afternoon, now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilising, but for some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognised visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on 000-451. As always, stay where you are, await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Troubling news from the countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's what it is for now. Stay tuned for updates. Sorry, I'll pet you, but I wasn't looking to... To everyone listening? FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. I think FEMA are the bad guys, dude, somehow. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. I got no idea what's going on in the city, man. I got no idea what's going on in my own home. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. This is just like every TV show or movie that's about angels and devils, and it's like, actually, the angels are the bad guys. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're going to kill you. Or trying to kill you. Run while you still can. Where's Baldy, man? I need Bald Guy back. I'm gonna leave him to that for a second. Hold on. Okay, so the cultists are all gone. Everyone's gone. What's the fridge saying? Right. Thank God the girl is gone too. Oh, darling, please don't let nobody in. Hell, if I know, darling, those fellas and suits can't get no read on them. Always march around barking orders. Who do they reckon they are, anywho? Bet they don't know jack, just acting all high and mighty. Say, they been knocking y'all door too? Dag nabbit ought to rip them suits off and boot them straight into their own pens. I thought I said penis, and I was like, hold on a minute. Let them see what it's like down here amongst the real folks. All right, let's test her. What's what you want to check, darling? Let's see those teeth. Bless your heart. What teeth, darling? Go on, take yourself a good old look. Okay, she is fine, for sure. Still has more teeth than I do. No guy like me wanting for veneers, so now she ain't got no right to live no more. Okay. Let's go talk to Terry Tibbs. Have we got a problem? Let me ask you something. What are we really? We kill, we eat what we kill, and we don't lose any sleep over it. It's natural, innit?
But society, yeah, they put us on a leash. Lucky for us, those days are behind us. It's simple, really. Basic and understanding truths have replaced what was once a senseless society. There's a pack, and that pack is an alpha. Anyone threatening the pack, they die. That's a code I can get by. But the worst thing are sheep and wolf clothing.
Thank you very much, Malco, for the sub. Appreciate it. But the worst... sorry.
No, I'm talking about those cowards you lot call visitors. They was hiding underground like rats waiting for us to go soft. Then they pop up using human morals. They play on our pity to make ourselves harder to kill. We bear our thanks for a reason. Remind them that we're beasts here, or they'll run us out.
Now go back to looking at the wall. Thank you, man. I'm going to go quickly look in the basement, see if anything's developed down there. No, nothing. No mushroom situation. I don't know what the mushroom situation with our lad was, man. But nevertheless. Right, let's get you tested, man. I think I'm going to test him this week. I want to sense his aura.
I don't appreciate being photographed, sunshine. If I find out those photos ended up anywhere but the rubbish, you and me will be having words. Got it?
That is a horrifying aura that this man has. Further. Okay.
Oi, hand over. I'll chuck it out myself.
Ever thought about voice acting? Never in my life.
That I don't respect, sunshine, and I'll remember it.
Is that hairless? He's got no hair. He's got skin irritation and shit like that. I think he might be a dodgy geezer, man.
I may not smell natural if he's got nothing to hide, that is.
I think I gotta kill somebody. Sorry, man. You just got...
Making a respectable geezer jump through hoops and then you go throw fricks on top. You wouldn't get very far back where I'm from, sunshine. That's how it is it? Let's see who's quicker, sunshine.
Does that mean that they were a bad guy? If they're also evil, then that's bad news for me. I could use some rest. For him to be alive, that's all I really need. I'll just sit here by the faucet. I can drink from it if I need to. Why did you have to go and die? You promised me everything would be fine. You told me this would all get better. And then you died. Now I'm the only one left. Why did you leave me? It's a shame. Thinking about what else there is to do today.
A further rapping at my chamber door.
Oh wait, hold on. We gotta do our nightly ablutions. We gotta look through the window. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at the remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. That's a very unlucky, isn't it? The flash of a face means he was a doppelganger. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? So I think they're burning my house down because they fucking all disappeared one night for some reason. I don't know what happened there. On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? Right, so I think we need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Cut the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out this whole damn rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to try and resist us. We dealt with them. We'll deal with you too. The feeling is mutual. I'm alone! There's nobody here! Ah, shit. How fair my flock. Wait, they're all dead? You took our only chance from us. Goodbye. I don't even know what happened. Everything got fucked up. Bloody hell, man. Try to find someone I mentioned, no luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this thing or just his block? Then you enact justice as swiftly as possible. Visitors feed on the weakness of the soft heart. That's how people get killed in their own homes. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, a little girl. Not sure how old. His wife. Well, fuck the wife. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. Open wider. Come on. Don't shit yourself. Uh-oh. You hear a madman behind the door, spitting furious words with raw aggression. You can only wait, hoping nothing will happen. I think I'm going to die. The haze of rage in the eyes of an armed man is more terrifying than any visitor. Shit. You hear his shallow wheezing. Bastard, he got me. And how many more has he slaughtered? How many has he burned? Thought he'd drag it out since I didn't go down easy. But what about the others? He's gone quiet. You should probably check. He's actually... Because of scum like you, so many are dead. People like you killed my friend. And people like you will never let anybody live in peace. What, you think no one will fight back? These minds damned by insanity. And now I've lost everything, but you still have something left to lose. I'll crush you. What the hell is going on, man? I'll drive you deep into the ground. What is happening right now? This is me, right? Why am I... Every bastard with a weapon in their hand dies today. The wrath of the vigilante, revenge written on a bullet. What the fuck just happened there? Well, that is a run of No, I'm Not a Human. That has definitely left something of an impression on me there. That's a cool game. It's not very expensive. I think it's like $10. You can check it out on Steam if you want to see another couple runs of this. It's definitely a very, very cool game. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know with the likes. Let me know with the subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. That's the metrics that we use to see if this is something worth continuing. Thanks so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you all next time. Have a great one. Take care. Bye.